I'm getting it in alive, so I'm going to hurry up. These are my cucumber plants. I have small itty bitty cucumbers, except I have a huge one right here. I'm going to harvest it next week. Tell me if I should harvest it before that, because then I'll come here earlier, but I need to know. And I have beans, and they haven't been producing well. I got a whole bunch of the kale. I just planted radishes. I don't think they're going to do well because it's like 90 degrees outside. Okay. I have eggplant that's doing really well. I have some bell peppers. Oh, there's one. And I have spicy pepper. And I have some sunflowers. I planted these only 2 weeks ago, and there's going to be sunflowers. My grandma's are only that big, and we planted them. Well, I planted them a week after her. So funny. Okay, I messed up real bad. I thought these guys are pole beans, but they're bush beans. And I thought these guys are bush beans, but they're pole beans. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I think I'm going to take these poles, put them over here. But I have so many flowers. Next week, I'm going to have so many beans that I don't even know what to do with. I have a pumpkin. It hasn't been producing flowers. Here's some watermelon. Can you please tell me in the comments if I have a watermelon that big, do you think I'm going to get watermelon? Okay, that's another one. And like, see, if they're that small, do you think I'm still going to get watermelon? Please leave it in the comments. I really want to know. And I put this black sheet mulch, this weed killer thing down. That's organic. I pulled all this last week. Look at it now. I just give up. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I can't rototill. Okay, I have flowers. And I leave one sucker on the bottom, unless there are some I don't leave suckers on like that. But half of them I leave one sucker on. I leave a sucker on. Another sucker. No sucker on that one. All of them are producing flowers, so that's exciting. Okay. That's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll meet you over to the apple plants, okay? Okay. There's these dumb bugs that are going around my head. Okay, apple tree time. There's bigger apples on the top of the tree, I noticed. So this is my apple tree, producing a lot of apples. Actually, it's not my apple tree. It's the person that let me use this land. I just have to give 50% of the vegetables. They said that they don't eat all these apples, so I'm just gonna use them and eat them. Okay, a raspberry bush. There's wild raspberries, and you better be careful because there's these ones that are longer, and they are poisonous. But there's short, stubby ones. But they're coming out of season. They're usually just in the end of June and beginning of July. Okay, here we come out to another apple tree. It's really, this one's producing a lot. He has two apple trees. Actually, he actually has 3 apple trees. This one, he says he never picks from because it's way back in the weeds. But there's a bunch of the apples. Those ones are bigger. Okay, now we come up to a peach tree. Yeah, I said it, a peach tree. I didn't know you could grow peaches in Michigan. But I also give this peach tree compost tea. But here's one. I'm trying to find more peaches. 2. 2 peaches, I see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have like 25 peaches on this tree. It's not a lot. Michigan doesn't produce a lot of peaches, but thanks for watching. I'm going to go meet you over back at my house to show you a grand tour of my garden. This is my Roman tomato plant. They don't look like Roman tomatoes, but I'll wait and see. And it's pretty big. No diseases. Okay. Here's my habaneros. This is my habanero plant. I have like 5 habaneros on it. This is my hot thigh pepper. But they're pretty big. I got these huge peppers that are gonna turn red soon all over the plant. And I have more habaneros. This one's doing really well. And this is the old bell pepper plant. It has 5 peppers on it. But they're not growing. They're just staying the same size. They're growing a tiny bit, but not really growing. And this bell pepper plant is getting shaded out by this habanero plant. But it is doing good because it's starting to put on peppers. This one has around 5 too, but they're not as big as the other ones. And I think my beans are out of their prime time. This has a little bit more harvest, and I think this guy is time to rip out. Yeah. He's absolutely dying. This was supposed to be a Roman tomato, and they're big tomatoes, but here's one. As tall as my window. There's another one. I planted spinach, but I'm doing what the Praxis did, is shade it out during the day, all day. Okay, this is my beefsteak tomato. I have 2, 3 right here, like 7 right here, and another set over here. And my Brussels sprouts. I had to pick all the caterpillars off. Dragonflies eat them too, and I've been seeing a lot of them. And Brussels sprouts are starting to form, small ones. I got 2 red tomatoes almost. And this sucker is only like 3 feet tall. This one's like 5. But this beefsteak is going above my window. Chive's doing great. I just picked like 5 strawberries off. I got a little watermelon starting right here. I have a polybem, I don't know how to pronounce it, pepper. And here's some more strawberries. And that's my parsley. I forgot to water it, but I'm gonna water it again. That's getting eaten alive. This kale isn't. This one's doing good. This is an eggplant. Look how cool this flower is. It's a eggplant flower. And this is getting stunted its growth because of how small it's growing in a container. But hopefully it's getting ripe. And cucumbers. And look at this. A cucumber. And another cucumber. So that's exciting. That's my tour of my garden. I totally recommend to put your organic waste or non-organic into a compost pile because it just stops waste. And I have almost finished. I'm using it on my garden for compost tea. It's compost, grass and leaf compost. Mint is crazy. I need to harvest some of it. It's crazy everywhere.